Let me tell you guys a little bit about my household. These were made quite often by my mom growing up in my neighborhood. These salmon croquettes, they were either out the can or fresh salmon, but this is one of my favorite recipes to make. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. I'm going to show you how I do everything.
I've been taking on all this baggage, adding on so much weight. Had me thinking that I was average when you really don't play.
Hey you guys, it's Chef Finest Wine. Long time no see. Long time. Alright. So glad to be back. I really didn't leave. I still post videos. I'll be doing other things, busy. You understand. I want something quick, very easy and efficient. I want some salmon, fried salmon cakes. For this recipe, I used just the pink salmon in the can, Pillow Rock. You can buy that at your grocery store for $3, $3 to $4 a can, okay? Per can. We're using 2 cans here. I have drained all of the liquid off the can, okay? Make sure there's no liquid in there. You're gonna also take the bone out. There's like a little individual bone, but they're so fragile, like they literally break. They break apart when you're blending everything together, okay? So the majority of the big bones have already been pulled out. These are all of the ingredients that you'll need: onions, green bell peppers, red bell peppers. I'm going to use some Tony seasoning, some Grill Mates Smokehouse Maple seasoning, Fire and Smoke, Shake Tasty seasoning. I'm using some Louisiana hot sauce. I have some Cajun Step seasoning, little garlic salt, not too much of that, again, because this fish naturally holds a little salt, so you don't want to over season it, okay? Gonna be real light, and you're gonna need 3 eggs as well, okay? So let's take our time and just start adding our ingredients. First, we'll start. You're also gonna need some flour. We'll start with our egg. We're adding 3 eggs to this, okay? Make sure you don't get no shell in there. The egg is used to keep everything binded together. Like I said, we're going to need flour for this recipe. Add your onions and your bell peppers. This dish will not come out right unless you use the onions and the bell peppers. And I mean that. It just don't taste right without it. Okay, here's where we add our hot sauce. So I'm going to put about 1.5 tablespoons of that in there. We're going to add the Tony's Creole seasoning. A pretty generous amount because I like the flavor that the Tony's seasonings give. The Smokehouse Maple. This literally has no salt in it. Right, no salt. I am gonna add that, a little bit of that, not too much. But you want to make sure you season it good, because once you add the flour, a lot of the seasoning goes away. Cajun step seasoning. I can kind of eyeball it and know how much seasoning we should add. Okay, just a little bit of the onion, the garlic salt. We'll add the flour now too. Very important. One, that's a tablespoon. 2, 3. Because I don't want it breaking apart. That's 4 tablespoons. That should be enough to bind everything together. We have seasoned it. Now we're going to mix it. And what I'm just going to use is like one of these. Everything mixed in there. When we mix it, we'll make sure you get that egg broken down too. Next time you beat the egg before you all that color. Beautiful color. But as you can see, it's binding, it's holding everything together. Look at that. You're gonna get them corners. And we could add a little bit more seasoning, okay? Of all the seasonings that we added before. If you want to make it from scratch, you just take a piece of salmon, you put it in the oven for about 10 minutes, pull that skin off the back of the salmon, and chop that salmon up in pieces, put it in the food processor. I'll add all the same ingredients that I added to this, okay? That's if you want it from scratch and you don't prefer it out the can. But for me, that can be hidden too. All right. We have it all blended together. We're going to start making like patties out of it, okay? Once we have the patties formed, then we'll add it to our hot oil. The trick is to make sure that they do not break apart. So if you add that 4 tablespoonfuls of flour and the 3 eggs, you should be A-okay. Some people do add breadcrumbs to their salmon cakes. No, I won't be adding that. I'm not feeling bread. I'm not feeling breadcrumbs like that. To each his own. It's not for me. So you're just forming your cakes. And we're gonna give our grease some time to get hot. 5 minutes, no more than that. We're not trying to burn our cake.
This one I bet you me, I no get time. Dada cover my face, calling me Abba. Biggie man, wait to be Abba. What's it going? G-Wagon, all depend. The girl them, ride the whip. I know we die for nothing. What's it going? G-Wagon, all depend. The girl them, ride the whip. I know we die for nothing. Make you no say anything when you do, they must commend it. So anything when you do, I they try to do I'm plenty survive with the face. Just to make your money day. But my people then go say I know one buy, I know one die, I know one payment. I want enjoy, I want job life, I want buy motor, I want build house, I still want to know. Tell me, what's it going? G-Wagon, all the Bentley. The girl them, ride the whip. I know we die for nothing. What's it gonna be? G-Wagon, all the Bentley. The girl them, ride the whip. I know we different things them happening, schemes and packaging. In a one night for shows, I'm juggling. Roll like the ocean, port I'm paddling. Cherishing a fella, that's my bro, my family. Frozen traits. When it comes to money, I they concentrate. Look at the streets, you are not my mate. If you become, you should not be head of state. But my people then go say, I know one buy, I know one die, I know one payment. I want enjoy, I want job life, I want buy motor, I want build house, I still want to know. What's it gonna be? G-Wagon, all the Bentley. The girl them, ride the whip. I know we die for nothing. What's it gonna be? G-Wagon, all the Bentley. The girl them, ride the whip. I know we die for nothing. Oh no, I bought
I've been taking on all this baggage, adding on so much weight. Had me thinking that I was average when you really don't play.